For Libras, this week brings a strong need for balance and fairness. You may find yourself surrounded by many people, teams, or groups, but despite everything happening around you, your main focus will still be on yourself. Mars is influencing this period, making you more direct, persistent, and ready to defend your position. You may feel that someone has treated you unfairly and want to prove that you are right. But your main advice is temperance. Do not rush into conflict. Stay calm, be patient, and look for a compromise. In your personal life, the moon shows possible misunderstandings, fears, and emotional confusion. You may see a situation one way while the reality is completely different. You could have an argument with someone close to you, possibly a strong, passionate, and very active person. There may be a moment when you feel like you are standing alone against everyone else, but this conflict should eventually be resolved. Reconciliation is possible and the situation can stabilize during the week. However, some emotional tension may remain, especially if there was deception or something that was not completely honest. The most important thing here is not to react before you know the whole story. The moon can make you build an entire version of events in your head that has little to do with reality. At work, the Seven of Pentacles shows a relatively quiet period. Things may move slowly, and something you have been waiting for could be postponed. An important meeting, decision, or event may take longer than expected. If you are looking for a job, you may need to wait a little longer. This week may not bring the final result yet. Financially, however, things look much more promising. The Wheel of Fortune brings luck and unexpected opportunities. Money may come through a bonus, a gift, outside help, or simply a fortunate turn of events. It may not come directly from your work or effort. Something could simply turn in your favor. Your health is strongly connected with your emotional state this week. The Ace of Cups shows that emotional overload can affect your physical condition. If you manage to control your emotions and stay balanced, everything should be fine. But excessive stress, anger, tears, or nervous tension can eventually show up in the body. So your emotional state is especially important this week. The calmer and more balanced you remain, the easier everything will be. Your advice card is the Hierophant. Act honestly and according to your principles. Before confronting someone or making an important decision, talk the situation through with someone you trust if necessary. Try to look at the situation from the other person's perspective and ask yourself how you would behave if the roles were reversed. This week is not about proving that you are right at any cost. It is about understanding what is actually happening. Work may be slow, but that is not necessarily bad. Finances can bring a pleasant surprise. Your health depends largely on emotional balance. And in your personal life, the biggest danger is not the conflict itself, but misunderstanding the situation and reacting too quickly. Stay calm, check the facts, and do not let temporary emotions turn a misunderstanding into a real problem.